Shalom Aleichem, everybody. Hope you're all doing very, very well. We have to put at the forefront of our consciousness the love. We have to be aware of the love Hashem has for us. And of course, the amount of love Hashem has for us is not something that we can grasp. So we can't expect to be fully aware of the amount of love Hashem has for us because it's beyond infinite. We will not be able to handle being fully aware of how much Hashem loves us. We probably wouldn't be able to do anything. We'd probably lose our sense of existence if we really felt how much Hashem loved us. But what we do have to do is recognize that Hashem has this love for us. Even though we may not be able to grasp how much Hashem loves us, we should at least be focused on the fact that Hashem has this potent, infinite, beyond infinite love for us. And that should serve to give us extra strength when we serve God. Because, when we serve God, it could be sometimes repetition. I did this yesterday and I have to do it again today. I prayed yesterday, I have to pray again today. I put on tefillin yesterday, I have to put tefillin on again today. I did Shabbos last week, I have to do Shabbos again this week. So there's this repetition aspect in the Torah. Every year we reread the Torah again and again. We have to realize that this is an opportunity to increase our dearness, how precious Hashem is to us. It can give us an opportunity to show our love, express our love for our Creator. Why? Because when things are repetitive, people say, why? We do the same thing. No, each time that we redo a certain mitzvah, we should do it like it's the first time. For example, the first time somebody does the holiday of Hanukkah. So of course the first time they do it's going to be more exciting maybe than the second time. Why? Because it's new, it's fresh, it's something different, it's exciting. But that's in a way, it makes it easier. When things are new, when you first start doing new mitzvahs and connect to Hashem, it's exciting, it's fresh, it's new, it's colorful. But the real opportunity to serve Hashem is when it's not the first time you're doing a mitzvah. You've done it before and it's not as exciting, but you make it important to you. Then that's an even greater connection to Hashem, because when things are exciting, it's kind of about you. But when things are not so exciting, but you do it anyways with an excitement because it's what Hashem wants, then we're really doing it for Hashem's sake. But we shouldn't take away these first opportunities that are exciting. We have to grab onto them. We have to enjoy these new experiences in our relationship with Hashem. We must realize that it's not always about the new and exciting things. Sometimes it's the repetitive things that are the greatest opportunity to show God how much you love Him. And to understand this idea, we have to realize that everything that goes on in this world is being controlled by Hashem. Every single detail, down to the finest little seemingly insignificant detail, is at the command of our Creator. He is the one directing everything. Therefore, we have to know that everything that happens in our life is a lesson that we can tap into and decipher and understand what Hashem is trying to convey to me. Of course, Hashem is completely beyond all of us, to the point where even the greatest tzaddik, the highest person, Moses, like, let's say, for example, the highest level of prophecy, Moses, Moshe Rabbeinu, our highest prophet, our greatest, the one who gave us the Torah, through him the Torah was given. Even Moshe Rabbeinu, so to speak, and a young child, they're infinitely tiny in comparison to Hashem. Why? Because as great and as Moshe is, and as compared to the child, Moshe's awareness of Hashem is infinitely greater than the child's. But in comparison to Hashem, we are all little children. That Hashem is infinitely greater than all of us equally. Even the greatest prophet compared to the smallest child are equally tiny compared to Hashem. So we should know that we won't be able to always grasp what Hashem is doing to us. But Hashem gives us the opportunity. Hashem will help us try to understand what He's trying to tell us. Because Hashem wants us to relate to Him. So even though He's completely beyond us, He humbles Himself. Hashem is so humble that He comes into our lives, each and every one of us, according to our situation. So I'll give you an example of how we can use our life situation to connect to Hashem and feel a greater love for Hashem. This is important. We have to live with this. This is really a great secret of our generation that, with Hashem's help, can speed up the process of coming of Mashiach, may it be today. This is the idea of empathizing with those around us. by looking at other people's situations and noticing when other people are going through hard times, feeling mercy and compassion on them and empathizing with them, then we really involve ourselves with Hashem. Why? Because when somebody is suffering, somebody's going through a hard time, and you say, wow, you know what? I feel bad for this person. Hashem also feels bad for that person. Hashem says, wow, you know what? I also feel bad for this person. And you bring mercy on this person from Hashem. If you see someone going through a hard time, you say, look, wow, this person, maybe they're not perfect, but they're going through a hard time. I feel bad for them. They're just suffering, this person. It's terrible. I feel terrible. And you are pained by another person's suffering. You should know that you cause Hashem to feel mercy on this person. You bring blessings upon this person. When you focus on the good in someone, you focus on empathizing with someone, you bring divine light, you shine down divine, you cause Hashem to shine His light upon this person, have mercy on this person. And that also refines us as people. When we're seeing the good in others and we're feeling pain for others, that is how we refine our bodies, we refine our midas, our character traits, our emotions, and we purify ourselves and prepare ourselves for the coming Mashiach. Why? Because our soul is already pure. Our soul is already holy. It is pure. It is a part of God. But our body needs work. That is why the Torah tells us what to do with our body. The Torah tells us, do this with your body, don't do that with your body. Because the Torah is the blueprint to refine our body, to purify our body, so that our body will also be able to see Hashem. So this is something that really we can notice. We feel a proximity, a closeness to Hashem when we feel other people's pain. Why? Because this will allow us to feel close to Hashem. We have to bond with Hashem. When we feel other people's pain, in those moments we are so close to Hashem because Hashem wants us to care for one another. One of the most important mitzvahs, that to the point where Hillel HaZaken said, this is the whole Torah and everything else is just a commentary on it. The Hillel said, love your fellow as you love yourself. Why? Because we're all a part of God. Your fellow, the other person next to you, is you. We are all a part of God. So really, in truth, there's no difference at the essence between you and Him. So therefore, we must get ourselves to try to feel other people's pain. A person could say, what if I don't feel another person's pain? I just can't feel it. I can't control my emotions. Just think about how you feel for this person. Think about how they're going through a hard time mentally. Think about it with your intellect and how they deserve to have blessings from Hashem. You want Hashem to bless them, to make their situation easier, and you feel for them with your mind. And then eventually that intellect will penetrate the heart, and the body, the heart, will be involved and feel an empathy and feel an arousement, feel some emotions and feel activated a little bit, and will feel a drawing towards Hashem. And with this, when we merit the coming of Mashiach, where He will bring us out of exile into redemption, into the days of Mashiach, Tekef Umiyad Mamish, immediately, where we will all recognize that Hashem is the true existence, and there is no other but Hashem, and we are all His children, we're all a part of Him, and He desires us, and we, of course, desire Him, and we'll crown Hashem as King over the entire world, and all flesh will see Hashem. May it be today.